17 balls away for a big-time player, Mindy May, who just got into a top 10. I'm not 100% sure on which top 10, as I think she is in 2 different top 10s. Just made an appearance in the Game Day Bingo top 10s, landing her in 9th place, seeing if she can continue to move up in the standings. But as you guys continue on through this game, I got some jackpots to talk about, as we've given out 18 jackpots over the last 7 days, 157 jackpots during this season 13, 12 of which just went out this weekend. The first jackpot to go out on Friday went out to I Win over at Big Boar Barbecue, taking home $2,317. Then we had Dad's Toys over at the Grillium Forest Lake, taking home $833. Another $833 went out to Rune Jenny over at Souk Barbecue, as Dad's Toys and Rune Jenny split up an over $1,600 prize. Good job to them. We also had Big Lou over at Bullseye Saloon, taking home $788, and $634 ended up going out to Ray J over at Shady's Railside. Good job to all the jackpot winners on that Friday. Definitely some lucky stuff there. On to Saturday's jackpots, as we had 3 different jackpots go out on that Saturday, as we had Lino Lover over at Lucy's Burgers Blaine, taking home $7,225, the second largest jackpot of the weekend. We also had Brad over at Beck's Pub, taking home $694. And the final prize to go out on that Saturday ended up going out to Carver over at Our Place on 3rd, taking home $605. Good job to all of our winners on that Saturday, as we have a winner here taking home $9.30. It's Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven. Good job to Nan, one of our biggest lunchtime bingo players, taking home a nice must-go prize. We will now be getting enrolled into a game number 2 of Game Day Bingo, with that minor prize clicking up from 52 to 54 balls or less. That minor prize and major prize, mega and major prize, still growing and rolling into this next game. Ball count still staying the same for them, though. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to get enrolled in this next game, as I'm going to be heading into the final 4 jackpots of the weekend, and it's Sunday's jackpots. The first one to go out on Sunday went out to 80813 over at the Chart House, taking home $726. Then we had Coors over at the Well, taking home the largest jackpot of the weekend, $7,473. 80813 over at the Chart House took home another prize on that Sunday of $679. Definitely awesome stuff to 80813, as taking home 2 jackpots is not an easy thing to do. And the final jackpot to go out on that Sunday went out to Pop Hawk over at Villa Bar and Grill, taking home $4,395. Good job to all of our winners this weekend. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds to get enrolled in this upcoming game. $25,439 of total prizes. But if you guys are looking for prizes outside of our live bingo, check out the newest eTab game. It's called Lucky Star, and you can see if you can win big in the Wild Star bonus. It's all a lot of fun, and definitely check it out, as we love those new eTab games. And you guys can actually see a preview of that new eTab game on our Facebook page. All you got to do is search up Pilot Games on Facebook and click on our logo. Then you'll be able to see weekly bingo schedules, event details, and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more. There's also a website link at the top of that Facebook page, which is our link tree. It has links to bar locations, our social media, and more links there as well. So check out everything our Facebook page has to offer, as it keeps you in touch with everything Pilot Games. But if you guys just want to know the live bingo schedule for today, I am about to go over it, as we are going to be playing this Game Day Bingo all the way till 1 p.m. trying to give out some of these great prizes. If we don't give out some of these great prizes, they will be still available throughout today, as once I leave you guys off on this final game of Game Day Bingo, you guys will get into 1 game of Lucky 4 Bingo at 1 p.m. $80,000 will be on the line on that game of Lucky 4 Bingo, so stick around for that. And then you'll get into more Game Day Bingo, running from 1 to 4. So any prize that doesn't go out during this 12 to 1 time will just be grown and rolling to that 1 to 4 time. After that, those opportunities of Game Day Bingo, that will lead you into the Happy Hour Bingo. This Monday, this Happy Hour will be unhosted, as we got Lucky 4 Bingo happen at 4 p.m. You'll have another opportunity at that $80,000 if it didn't go out at 1 p.m. And you'll have a final opportunity at Lucky 4 Bingo at 6 p.m. Should be fun stuff, as that 6 p.m. opportunity will be the final opportunity on that Monday. But from 4 to 6, you'll be playing Skull Bingo with a coverall of $38,282. You'll definitely want to check it out, as you can take it home in 50 balls or less. The large frame is at $279. You can take home in 43 balls or less. And the line prize is sitting at $577. You can take home in 10 balls or less. All should be some great stuff tonight, and will lead you into some final game day bingo opportunities from 6 all the way till 10. And we'll see how large those prizes have grown to as you guys have played throughout the rest of today. The following 2 nights, we'll have some interruptions on those game day bingo that normally run from 6 to 10, as we got a MegaSota game night, the first PGL night of the week, and that's going to be starting at 6:40 tomorrow, as it does every single Tuesday. Me and Jordy are going to be here trying to give out a bunch of great PGL points, a bunch of prizes, as well as a grand finale prize of Jackpot Jungle, which is sitting at $8,556. You can take home in 54 balls or less. The following night, it will just be me here trying to give out some nice prizes on a Wild Wednesday. That happens at 7 to 9 every single Wednesday, and hopefully I can give out some great jackpots in that game as we play a nice high-low game, as well as some some great game day bingo to end off that night. We do have 57 balls dropped in this game number 2 of Game Day Bingo. We're trying to give out now a must-go prize of $13.20, and whoever's the first player to get there is going to be taking home that nice must-go prize. 3 balls away for a bunch of you guys, and we'll see who can take this one home, as it should be going out in the next few balls. Let's see, 66, is that the lucky number? And it is. Shell over at Jasper's Cherokee Sirloin is taking home $13.20 in this game of Game Day Bingo. We will now be getting rolled into a game number 2 of Game Day Bingo, with that minor prize clicking up again from 54 to 56 balls or less. Should be some great stuff as you guys continue on through this game. As you guys, though, are getting enrolled into a game number 3, I'm going to be getting into some national days. The first one being National Chopsticks Day. Each year on National Chopsticks Day, people worldwide celebrate the humble and ancient utensil on February 6th. Definitely some awesome stuff here. Ben, check in and let me know what are the few meals that you actually use chopsticks for, as I am one of those people that never use chopsticks, and I just physically can't use them. I've tried a few times to try and figure it out, but every time I just feel like I can't do it, and I'd rather just have a fork, and so I end up using a fork or a spoon or whatever it is that I'm using to eat, and I never end up using the chopsticks. But you know, chopsticks are one of those things that are super cool. They're super fun, and I'm very impressed when someone can use a chopstick efficiently. We do have 1 minute and 15 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. 56 balls or less for this minor prize. $67 available in this game. So make sure you guys are continuing to get enrolled and press play. 1 minute. But National Chopstick Day, we can find a little bit more out about chopsticks. And I'm actually convinced that it's impossible to use chopsticks with rice. It feels like an impossible feat to me. Okay, Ben says he uses chopsticks for hot dogs and pancakes. I feel like that may be the only case I might actually be able to use chopsticks. As the hot dog, I'll just make myself a shish kebab, and then the pancakes, I have no idea how you're doing that. So that's a whole different thing for you. He says exclusively. He only uses chopsticks for those. That is an impressive feat. Yeah, that's funny. I don't know how to respond to that, but that is definitely funny. I never would imagine anyone using chopsticks for that, as I only use them for chicken wings. We got 7 minutes to get enrolled in this next game, so make sure you guys are getting enrolled, press and play. Let's find some chopstick fun facts to talk about. All right. Some lesser known facts about chopsticks are they were There were taxes on chopsticks. Around 45 million disposable chopsticks are used every year by the by Chinese, whereas the number is around 25 million among Japanese. An average of 200 pairs of chopsticks are disposed of per year per person. The number has been increasing rapidly, leading to the introduction of a 5% tax on disposable chopsticks. Interesting. There's actually a fear of chopsticks. It's called, well, I don't know. But, yeah, there's a rational fear of chopsticks, and it's an actual phobia that has a name. I did not realize that. I didn't know chopsticks were a feared object. But I guess everything's a feared object, as so many people have phobias of different things. There's various types of chopsticks, actually, and the sleek and pointed style is common to all nations where chopsticks are popular. However, there are slight variations in design which help to recognize the different types of chopsticks used in different countries. Ah, I did not realize that. Yeah, as a Chinese version is much longer than other countries and made of wood. The top is rounded and blunt. The Chinese is a shorter wood version of the chopstick, which comes with a sharp, pointy tip. Interesting. So yeah, mattering on what area you're from is the kind of chopstick they make. Cool stuff. We have moved past our jackpots in this game, working on a $15.10 must-go in this game, number 3. We'll see who will be taking home this nice prize. 2 balls away for a bunch of these players, like Mindy May and Happy Monda. We'll see who ends up taking it home, as it should be going out in this one right here. No, 66 balls might be the lucky ball once again. And we're clicking past that even. This may be one of the higher ball counts I've seen. Yeah, 57 balls. It doesn't normally get this high, but we got a split win between Oki over at VFW Spring Lake Park, Jules at Danny's Dugout, Brat over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45. All of them splitting up $15.20 in this game. Good job to all of our winners in this one, as we are now going to be getting enrolled into a game number 4 of Game Day Bingo. Well, awesome stuff. Also, last fun fact, they were used to test poison originally, as that's another fun fact about chopsticks. Enjoy getting enrolled in this game number 3. Some high likelihood we'll see a jackpot go out in this one, a minor prize of $90 you can take home in 58 balls or less. I'll be taking a break over the next few games, and I'll be back to announce some winners, as well as give out some great must-go prizes.
This is fantastic. I've never been anything like this before.
It's almost like being in a haunted house without people jumping out at you.
The decorations are amazing. Jack wanted to get his picture next to the skeleton, and I was taking the picture. I was like, oh my gosh, that's prosciutto.
PyCon 2022. I think it's amazing. It's just wonderful. Everybody's welcoming, they're helpful. It's just so much fun.
If you get an opportunity, go for it. The people, all the different decorations, the food, just the excitement.
And then to see ZZ Top at the end of this, awesome.
We're here for ZZ Top. I'm a huge fan of ZZ Top.
ZZ Top.
I love winning on the pilot kicks. I won $2,800 a month ago.
She won $48,000 on bingo. Yeah, baby.
I won $13.28 plus $48,000.
30,000, 20,000 at Bleachers Bar.
We have each other pick our bonuses and, you know, for good luck or whatever. And
Everybody can kind of get in on the fun.
It was amazing. I loved it. I would come back.
it was awesome.
Get me on that list. I'm here.
I will be here next year, absolutely. And you should be too.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry.
Hey guys, and I'm here for some more game day bingo. Should be some great stuff as we got a minor prize on the line, $191. You guys can take home in 62 balls or less. We'll see if we can give it out in this game. As the last two games, we gave out some great must-go prizes. The first one went out to Bobo over at Corner Bar Goodhue, splitting it up with Dale at Bay Street, Bayside Bar, and Steve over that Our Place on Third. They all split up $27.80. And then getting a sole win in game number 5, we had Bobo over at Corner Bar Goodhue with $34.90 going out to them. Good job to all of our winners in those last two games. Hopefully, we can give out a nice prize in this one. As I'm going to get into our next national days, the next one up is National Lame Duck Day. On February 6th, National Lame Duck Day recognizes the ratification of the 20th Amendment of the United States Constitution, the Lame Duck Amendment. Okay. Okay, let's see. It shortened the time between an election and the being of the next Congress to just 2 months. Since the time, the Congress has met in lame duck sessions to conclude urgent and unfinished business. Okay, so it just means that they can meet with an odd number of people, it looks like. Well, cool stuff there. I'm not 100% sure on it, but do a little bit more research, I guess, on the Lame Duck Amendment. But we do have 39 balls dropped on this one, trying to give out some nice prizes in this game. We'll see if anybody can take this one home. We got Lumberjack, GTZ 7-3, as well as a few others 6 balls away, as they are still in line to be able to take home a nice minor jackpot in this game. Ben's sending me in a few fun facts, and I didn't know this. And did you know that German chocolate cake isn't actually German? It's named after a dude in Texas. Ben, I hope that is a real fun fact, because that is a very interesting one. I would have always assumed that it just came from Germany, and that's why we called it a German chocolate cake. Definitely interesting stuff there. We do have 60 balls dropped on this one. Only got 2 more to try and give out this minor prize. See if we can give it out here. No, we're moving on to a $36.90 must-go as Deborah and Mike. Deborah over at VFW Spring Lake Park and Mike over at Sherwood Lounge, splitting up $36.90 in this game. Good job to our winners in this game number 6 of Game Day Bingo. We are now going to be getting enrolled into a game number 7. But as we keep on going through these games, we do have some more national days we can talk about. Next one up is National Frozen Yogurt Day. National Frozen Yogurt Day on February 6th recognizes the frozen dessert that has gone from fad status to staple freezer item in a few decades. I know a lot of people that love a good froyo, and I'm definitely one of those people. I don't have a froyo place where I'm at, but we used to, and it was super tasty whenever I ended up going. But it is definitely some awesome stuff here. We can find out a little bit more about it. One fun fact, frozen yogurt doesn't just come from cow's milk. The milk of sheep, water buffalo, and goats are used to create delicious frozen yogurt across the United States. Additionally, in Western China and Middle East, camel and yak produce this frozen dessert as well. So it comes from milk of many different animals, not just cows. Cool stuff there. We do have 1 minute and 10 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. I'm going to take a quick break and hopefully rectify my hiccup situation, and I'll be right back.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Hey guys, and I'm here for this game day bingo action. Hopefully I can stop having hiccups, but it doesn't seem like it's going to stop here. So maybe you'll just have to deal with it. But another fun fact about frozen yogurt is originally frozen yogurt was made by a dry powder form of real yogurt. The powder was mixed with water and another liquid and poured into a soft serve machine. I did not realize that. Frozen yogurt must contain a minimal of 10% milk fat, as well as at least 1.4% egg yolk solid. Ooh, I did not know that about frozen yogurt either. And the final little fun fact about frozen yogurt is retail sales of frozen yogurt and non-dairy ice cream actually dropped 10% in the last 2 years, reaching approximately 299 million in 2016. Still, despite any recent struggles, frozen yogurt has more than tripled its earning today when compared to 30 years ago. Absolutely awesome stuff with frozen yogurt. I know it's super fun facts. Ben is telling me another fun fact, and McDonald's once made bubblegum flavored broccoli. Apparently, it was an attempt to make kids healthier. I did not realize that. That sounds absolutely disgusting. Really, really gross. Another fun fact is that a cow bison hybrid is called a beefalo. You can even buy beefalo meat in 21 states. I did not know that. That is really funny. But happy National Frozen Yogurt Day. Enjoy a little bit of Froyo on today as we have some winners in this game. Happy Monda, as well as GTZ 73. They're both splitting up a nice jackpot of $251. Good job to GTZ over at the Midi, and Happy Monda over at VFW Spring Lake Park, splitting up a nice minor jackpot in this game number 7 of Game Day Bingo. We are now going to get enrolled into a game number 8 with that minor prize reverting back to 52 balls or less, but we will have a double Musco available in this upcoming game. As you guys are getting after it, we do have a little bit of Twins news we can hop into, and 2 former Detroit Tiger pitchers have signed minor league deals with the Minnesota Twins. Left-hander Locke St. John and side-arming right-hander Nolan Blackwood both spent several years in the Tiger system but never pitched for a big league club. St. John, who is 30, was drafted by Detroit in the 32nd round in the 2014 draft and put up consistently good minor league numbers before being selected by the Texas Rangers in the minor league portion of the Rule 5 draft after 2017. He made his major league debut with the Rangers on June 25th, 2009. The game happened to be against the Tigers at Commercial Park. His former roommate, Spencer Turnbull, was on the hill for Detroit. St. John ultimately re-signed with the Tigers and had a strong campaign for AAA Toledo in 2021. He spent the last year pitching for AAA affiliates of the New York Mets and Chicago Cubs, earning a brief big league call-up with the Cubs. The Tigers acquired Blackwood, who turned 28 in March, from the Oakland Athletic in 2018. He was a player to be named later in the Mike Fier's trade. At the time, he was rated the 30th best prospect in Oakland's system by MLB Pipeline. Blackwood has spent the last 3 seasons pitching for the Mud Hens, but hasn't gotten a call-up to the big leagues. He went 2-1 with a 3.81 ERA and 49 and 2/3 innings last year. Definitely some awesome stuff. Good to see we're signing some more pitching prospects to be able to fill in this room. Hopefully we can finally find a guy who can take over the pitch room for our Minnesota Twins and be that ace for us. And if you guys want to send some luck over to our Minnesota Twins, play the great eTab game Twins Win. You guys can play wherever you're playing Pilot games at and see if you can take home some huge prizes. We do have Ben checking in with another little crazy fun fact for us, and that is that the Windy City nickname has nothing to do with Chicago's weather. If you live in Chicago, you might already know this random fact, but we're betting most other people don't. Chicago's nickname was coined by 19th century journalists who was referring to the fact that its residents were windbags and full of hot air. That is funny. Yeah, so the Windy City is talking about the personalities in Chicago, not how windy the city is actually. Super fun stuff. Well, we are in a fun game of Game Day Bingo. $70 you could take home on that great prize. We'll see if we can give it out in this one. 11 balls away for a bunch of our players at we continue to work in these Game Day Bingo games. But as you guys are working on those, we do have a top 5 from these Game Day Bingo standings. We have a 2-way tie in 4th place to start off this top 5 as we got Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards and 1308 over at the Red Fox Tavern, both with 23,000 points. With 29,000 points in 3rd place, we got Bull at Corner Bar Goodhue. 2nd place is Tanya over at Plum's Neighborhood Bar and Eatery with 37,000 points. And with 47,000 points in 1st place, we got Bobo at Corner Bar Goodhue. On to the top 5 locations. 5th place is Shady's Railside with 40,000 points. 4th place is Outtakes with 44,000 points. With 51,000 points in 3rd place, we got Chart House. 2nd place is Corner Bar Goodhue with 80,000 points. And with 98,000 points in 1st place, trying to get into that 100,000 point club, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. We do have a winner here as Balls over at Cowboy Jack's New Brighton is taking home $70.10 in this game number 8. Good job, Balls, in this one, as you guys are now going to get enrolled into a game number 9. I'll be taking a break for game number 9 and 10, but I'll be back for the final two games of Game Day Bingo.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is. 53 balls. Hey guys, and I am here for some more of this game day bingo action. Just 30 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 11, as we got that minor prize, $117 you could take home in 58 balls or less. All should be some great stuff. In the last few games, in game number 9, we had Yang over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant taking home $23. Good job, Yang. That was originally the name of the cat that me and Jordy just adopted. But at the adoption center, we decided to switch it from Yang, as that was what they named him there, to Angus. And so we call him Ang. But it's a lot of fun. Good job taking home a nice prize, Yang. We also had Jen over at Dick's Bar and Grill taking home a nice $22.80 must-go prize. Good job to all of our winners in the last 2 games, as we are now working on this one. 20 balls or less for some of these players already. But as you guys are getting after, we got over 70 different non-live bingo games you can check out. We call them our e-tabs. You can scroll around on our iPads and see all the different options we have where you're at. And you can play them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 with awesome bonus and free play rounds in those games. You'll definitely want to check them out. So definitely check out all the different e-tab action. Right now we're listening to a little winter poker run. It's one of our newer e-tab games that we've released, and you guys can hop on your snowmobiles, ride around to different bars, and pick up cards for that poker bonus in that game. It's all a lot of fun. But as you guys are getting after it, I do have a little wild news to talk about, as the Minnesota Wild Kirill Kaprizov added another milestone to his list last month. While he's already set a new team record for goals, assists, and points as both a rookie and veteran, this milestone was hitting 100 career goals in 180 games played. However, the post-game celebration of this goal was overshadowed by the Wild's disappointing 5-2 loss to the Carolina Hurricanes on January 19th. There was some good news. The 100th goal jump-started a 5-game point streak for Kaprizov that was quickly paused due to the All-Star break, but hopefully resumed tonight, February 6th, when the Wild restart their regular season. We're super excited as they're going to be restarting tonight, as the Wild are heading on over to take on the Arizona Coyotes at 8 p.m. We do have a winner in this game, taking home $25.10. It's Bobo over at Corner Bar Goodhue. Good job, Bobo, in this one of Game Day Bingo. We will now be getting enrolled into the final game of Game Day Bingo that I'll be here with you guys for, as we got that minor prize clicking up from 58 to 60 balls or less. Same ball count that must-go just went out at for Bobo. We'll see if we can repeat that same ball count again in this final game. Just 2 minutes and 20 seconds to get enrolled in this upcoming one. But if you guys want to get some more Minnesota Wild action outside of watching them play tonight, you guys can check out a great e-tab game, Let's Go Wild. You can see it in this corner right here for me, and it's always a lot of fun. You guys can take home some great prizes, and even see if you can take home some great prizes in that slap shot bonus round. All of it some great stuff. But if you're taking home jackpots, we'd love to see player pictures of it. Show us a nice smiling face next to that jackpot message. Example A over right here. But it doesn't have to just be a jackpot message. It could be you having a great time playing with your friends, your favorite bartender. You just having a good time playing Pilot games. We love seeing photos of it. You can share those photos by direct messaging us on Facebook, posting them onto any of your social media with the hashtag Pilot Games, or just email them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. Any of those ways are great ways for us to be able to receive those player pictures. But as you guys are working on that, we do have some celebrities that were born on today. And born in 1913, we got Mary Leakey, a British paleoanthropologist, and discovered the earliest human footprint, which was 3.6 million years ago. Crazy. Next up, born in 1917, we got Ziza Gabor, a Hungarian-born American actress who did Queen of Outer Space. Born in 1922, we got Patrick Macnee, a British actor. He was a part of the show The Avengers, Magnum PI, as well as Sherlock Holmes. Born in 1945, a big musical artist, as we got a few big musical artists in a row. We got Bob Marley, a Jamaican reggae musician, did One Love, No Woman, No Cry, Three Little Birds, and many, many other big hits. Born in 1950, we got Natalie Cole, another big American pop vocalist, did Pink Cadillac and Miss You Like Crazy. Born in 1962, we got Axl Rose, an American rock singer-songwriter. A lot of musicians born on today, as he was a part of Guns N' Roses, obviously, and they did Welcome to the Jungle and a lot of other big hits as well. Born in 1966, we got Rick Astley, a English pop singer and songwriter who sang Never Gonna Give You Up. I mean, another big hit from these musical artists. Born in 1971, we got Brian Sepanek, a American actor who's a part of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, as well as Brian O'Brien. In The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, he played the maintenance man that fell in love with Zack and Cody's mother. Just a great actor. I definitely loved his character in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody as a kid. Next up, born in 1982, we got Alice Eve, an English actress. She's in She's Out of My League, as well as Star Trek Into Darkness. Cool stuff. Definitely a big-time actor that still has a lot of acting left in front of her. Next up, born in 1991, we got Charlie Heaton, an English actor, the final celebrity on this birthday list, as he plays Jonathan Byers in Stranger Things, as well as in the show New Mutants. Super cool stuff. Charlie Heaton, I know, huge as all the Stranger Things cast has become really, really big, and he's one of the big characters in that cast. Well, happy birthday, Charlie Heaton. We do have 48 balls dropped in this final game of Game Day Bingo. We're trying to give out the minor prize in 60 balls or less. $166 available in that one. Our Timberwolves just had a really good game as we defeated the Nuggets 128-98. They were missing Nikola Jokic right now, the reigning MVP. And so definitely not exactly how you want to win, but still a over 30-point win against a very good team. Anthony Edwards scored 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists for the Timberwolves, while D'Angelo Russell added 18 points and 10 assists in the victory. And the Timberwolves won and improved to 29-27, while the Nuggets fall to 37-17. We do have a winner here as Bobo over at Corner Bar Good. He was taking home the final jackpot of this game, $166 on that minor prize. Good job to Bobo in this game of Game Day Bingo. You guys will have to wait for the double Musco opportunity after one game of Lucky 4 Bingo, but definitely stick around and play that great game of Lucky 4 Bingo as we have over $80,000 available in this one. And as we do at the end of every single broadcast, we love to remind you guys that when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins. And so have a good one and enjoy the rest of your Monday.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is. 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skull, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience. Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
This is fantastic. I've never been anything like this before.
It's almost like being in a haunted house without people jumping out at you.
The decorations are amazing. Jack wanted to get his picture next to the skeleton, and I was taking the picture. I was like, oh my gosh, that's prosciutto.
PyCon 2022. I think it's amazing. It's just wonderful. Everybody's welcoming. They're helpful. It's just so much fun.
If you get an opportunity, go for it. The people, all the different decorations, the food, just the excitement.
And then to see ZZ Top at the end of this, awesome.
We're here for ZZ Top. I'm a huge fan of ZZ Top.
ZZ Top.
I love winning on the pilot kicks. I won $2,800 a month ago.
She won $48,000 on bingo. Yeah, baby.
I won $13.28 plus $48,000.
$30,000, $20,000 at Bleachers Bar.
We have each other pick our bonuses and, you know, for good luck or whatever. And
everybody can kind of get in on the fun.
It was amazing. I loved it. I would come back.
It was awesome. Get me on that list. I'm here.
I will be here next year, absolutely. And you should be too.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is. 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite. I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
This is fantastic. I've never been anything like this before.
It's almost like being in a haunted house without people jumping out at you.
The decorations are amazing. Jack wanted to get his picture next to the skeleton, and I was taking the picture. I was like, oh my gosh, that's prosciutto.
PyCon 2022. I think it's amazing. It's just wonderful. Everybody's welcoming. They're helpful. It's just so much fun.
If you get an opportunity, go for it. The people, all the different decorations, the food, just the excitement.
And then to see ZZ Top at the end of this, awesome.
We're here for ZZ Top. I'm a huge fan of ZZ Top.
ZZ Top.
I love winning on the pilot kicks. I won $2,800 a month ago.
She won $48,000 on bingo. Yeah, baby.
I won $13.28 plus $48,000.
Okay. $30,000, $20,000 at Bleachers Bar.
We have each other pick our bonuses and, for good luck or whatever. And
Everybody can kind of get in on the fun.
It was amazing. I loved it. I would come back.
It's awesome. Get me on that list. I'm here.
I will be here next year, absolutely. And you should be too.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is. 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skull, 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 baby! Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson!
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
This is fantastic. I've never been anything like this before.
It's almost like being in a haunted house without people jumping out at you.
The decorations are amazing. Jack wanted to get his picture next to the skeleton, and I was taking the picture. I was like, oh my gosh, that's prosciutto.
PyCon 2022. I think it's amazing. It's just wonderful. Everybody's welcoming. They're helpful. It's just so much fun.
If you get an opportunity, go for it. The people, all the different decorations, the food, just the excitement.
And then to see ZZ Top at the end of this, awesome.
We're here for ZZ Top. I'm a huge fan of ZZ Top.
ZZ Top.
I love winning on the pilot kicks. I won $2,800 a month ago.
She won $48,000 on bingo. Yeah, baby.
I won $13.28 plus $48,000.
$30,000, $20,000 at Bleachers Bar.
We have each other pick our bonuses and, for good luck or whatever. And
Everybody can kind of get in on the fun.
It was amazing. I loved it. I would come back.
It's awesome. Get me on that list. I'm here.
I will be here next year, absolutely. And you should be too.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is. 53 balls.